Hello, hello. 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 Hello, hello.
machines are out. Pet machine and fish cannon should be working. Okay. Am I close? No. I'm here. Haha. Hello everybody. Welcome. In me, Isla. Hello. I've gathered you here for a very important thing. We are continuing the project that we started yesterday. We'll be doing more of the pixel art. Thank you for head pats, by the way. But yeah, welcome in. Hello everybody. It's Tuesday. Excitement, right? The great project of I can do this because I can just do that. Boo! Did I get you? No, Squishla. Nice try though. Yeah, so I'm actually trying something a bit different today. So for the first at least hour of Strem, I'm gonna be standing up. Look at me, I'm standing right now. Well, I mean, you know, the model is always standing, but like we stand. Wow, look at that. Utilizing my sit-stand desk. Yeah. So I might be extra wiggly today. We'll find out. But yeah. So, okay, news update. Okay, are you ready? I said this in the Discord, but I also want to point this out as well, specifically, right? Yeah, we got all the wiggles today. But yeah, so Thursday, we had planned to do a karaoke collab, okay? But that's gonna have to be rescheduled probably 2 weeks from now, right? Because D can't make it this week, which is totally fine, right? I will be gone next week. So it'll have to be 2 weeks from now. And depending on Thursday, we may or may not still be doing karaoke.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going on a vacation. No, don't worry. I'll be back. It's only a week. It'll be okay. No, don't cry. No, come here. Don't cry. You'll be okay. Trust. You'll be good. But yeah, just want to make sure everybody knows that's what's going on, okay? It'll still happen, but we are rescheduling. There you go. Now you know. Bam. Oh, Danny's surgery went well. Yeah. Okay, very good. Whew. I hadn't heard anything, so that is very, very big relief. Did you want hat? Yeah. Hat. It was just announced just now? Okay. Well, that would be why I missed it. All right. Let's do the hellos, and then let's do some art, shall we? I actually have, so I finished the
Hello.
Dancing Dandy one that we did yesterday, that we started on. Hair down redeem. I'm working on it. That's one of my secret plans, but it's not done yet, but I'm working on it. Soon. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so glad for Dandy. Let's go. A lumberjack witch for the smola. That might actually be a lot easier to do than it's not that secret. Shh. Well, don't tell anybody, and then it'll still be a secret. You want a boop redeem as well? Okay, listen. Take these ideas, collect them all together, and in the Discord, please post them in the Stremb improvements thing, yeah? We have a tail pad. I mean, it's not on right now, but like, eventually we'll have that again. Do you just want to poke the tail? Interesting. So many boop desire. You desire all the boops, I guess.
Let's make something beautiful.
Steal glasses? I need my glasses. Don't steal those. Art Deal, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Hopefully we pronounced the name right, but we'll find out. Respectful boops. I feel like stealing my glasses would not be a respectful boop. What about bloopers? We could have a blooper reel. Do I have a blooper reel? Not quite yet, but that would also be pretty good. Hello, welcome. Guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat? Well, yeah, hello there. Alright, the plan continues to be to do pixel art, but first... right? I need my glasses to see things, okay? I am old, I'm blind. I hear most things. I have very good hearing. There we go. But yeah, let's do hellos, and then I'm gonna show you the finished dandy. Yeah, but we gotta get through hellos first. Phoenix, hello there. Glad you could make it today. M. Torres, hello. Kyron, glad you could make it today. Welcome in. Vanikin, hello. Welcome. Oni, it's good to see you. Welcome. We've got the Dorego Blood Moon, hello. Envy, it's good to see you. Welcome. Invert, hello. Raster, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Hungry for Hippo, hello there. We've got an Ivan. Welcome in, Ivan. Frost, glad you could make it today. And also, thank you very much for bringing news of Dandy. I very much appreciate that. And Jade the Wise, hello there. Just use a megaphone? I mean, I'm not saying that... Listen, that would definitely annoy me. But, like, if you're making loud sounds with anybody, it'd be the same result, right? Oh, hey, wait. No, I know that name. Welcome back. Listen, I need a smaller hat, okay? I like the big hat. But look at the ears. They're so wiggly and floppy now. You know? Like, that's... If I had a bigger hat, I would probably hide the ears all up inside the hat. As a conundrum. But anyway, shall we go over to art screen and take a look? Not at the hat. Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute. That is a lie, okay? I am very fierce. Fierce only. Okay? The lie is redeemed. The lie is redeemed. Okay, no, the redeem is full of lies. There we go. Are we doing more wiggles today? Probably. A big hat for Smola, tiny hat for... That's probably how it's gonna shake out. I do think... Like, I do like the hat. But at the same time... Small hat. Small hat would be good. Wow. What? Yeah. I am not in Egypt. I'm not in the denial. Okay. We can't have lines redeemed. You know, that would be interesting. But like, how exciting would it be to just be like, okay, draw a line. I mean, we're gonna be doing that anyway, right? I'm less like, okay, here's the thing. I smell scuff. No, that's not the thing. No, it's less like MILF and more like the wine aunt. That's kind of the vibe that I've been told I give off, and I think that fits a lot more. It fits a lot more, really. Line redeem, but it's a pun. Did you want a line redeem? I could draw you all a beautiful line. Squishla's the thing. I mean, she's not like taking over other creatures and like pretending to. Ow. One chaos line, would that be like a spiral or a curvy line, or would that be like I guess it could be practice. We could work on. Okay, you know what? Let's go to art screen and then let's discuss this, yeah? Okay, so anyway, we got our base template that we're working on today, right? However, if we're talking about a line redeem and we want to practice. Okay, so you want to practice drawing lines, right? Here you go. You know where you're going? Also, why do I not have the hand? Hold please, whilst I start the thing that I was gonna start. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. It's loading. It's waiting. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. All right. So, tips for drawing lines. How to practice. Know where you're going is step one. Right? Is this a super straight line? No, but it's close enough. That's how you practice.
Isla, you should save.
We don't need to save that line. No, that's fine. However, you want to see Dandy? We finished it. Also. There we go. It's a curve, not a line. Okay, let me bring back our timeline. There we go. So the finished Dandy. Bum, bum, bum. There it is. So yeah, I don't know if she'll want to use it, but there it is. The finished one. We've got the shading, we've got the outlines all figured out, the ears are nice and floppy, right? So yeah, my only complaint is I feel like I could have made this like cuter. There's something about the face, maybe. So anyway, for our test subject today, we will be no glasses. You know, glasses on pixel art creations are very difficult, right? Yeah, I'm very pleased with how these turned out. I think this, okay, my problem is that I'm always like, it could be better. Like, maybe with more shading. Maybe. But I think the head shape is a little weird. But anyway, for today. Yeah. Well, like, the problem is you only have so many like pixels to work with, right? So if we were to grab like a red, okay, well, you gotta have you gotta have like the nose part for the glasses, right? And then if you draw them at an angle, well, they just kind of look a little bit funkily, right? So yeah, it can end up looking real weird. However, I'm not opposed to adding glasses. Glasses are very important. Okay, chat. I was planning to draw D today. Do we want to mix it up and do a different friendo? Do I want to leave it to you for a vote? Probably not. Okay, we'll just work on D. We'll make one dancing D today. That's gonna be the stratagem. You're so trustworthy with volts. You definitely wouldn't tie it. We all know that to be a lie. Also, why is this like this? Okay. There we go. We all know That is a lie. You absolutely will tie the boat. Okay, so how to... Camera just wants to see all of the ears. Why is there no big eyes? So technically, this is a new model, and I haven't added back like the tail pat. I haven't added back the big eyes. Those will be added back to the redeem queue soon. Also, a new redeem. There's gonna be a new one. You need the tail pat? Okay, tell you what. Here, I got you covered. You ready? You ready? Okay, you can go ahead and pat your screen. You got to catch the tail first, but like, go ahead. I'll let you. This one is free because we don't have the redeem right now. Go ahead, just poke your screen. You got this. You got it? You got it? Have you gotten your tail pat fix in? Are you good? Touch the screen, touch the tail. Do it now. I'll even sweeten the deal. Tell you what, you have options. There you go. Take your pick. Not enough hands? That sounds like a skill issue. I don't know. Can't decide? Okay. Well, that's okay. Decision paralysis? Just have more hands. Easy. Huh. Ah, chaos. Mage hand spell got invented. You know, it's actually very handy when you have multiple like pets. You can pet them all at the same time. This is true. Okay, focusing in. We have our basic thing here, right? So, what we need to do, honestly, the biggest thing with drawing D as a maid, the wings. What the wings doing? We're gonna have to figure out what the wings are doing, right? Because like they need to move. So that would be like a secondary movement, right? Okay, so if we have the wings going out this way, and they go up. Okay, we also, do we want like tiny, small, very nice little wings, or do we want like bigger wings? That's the question. That's question number one, right? No, the wings are integral to the character design. But I'm just wondering if we want to do like small little wings so that they are always like within the box. D also has a lot of hair, so that's also going to be a thing that we're going to need to keep track of. But I'm thinking kind of something like this for the wings, right? We start there. And then copy this, we paste this, we flip horizontally. D does not have 1,000 legs. Trust me, it's fine. We're good. Okay, so then we actually would need, at this point, we need like a middle. Let's go around. We need like a mid sort of wing angle. And if we copy this and we paste this here and flip that. Okay, let's see how this works, yeah? So we could have them go outside of the canvas. This is true. However, if this is for like an emote, I always find it slightly weird when the animation like clips outside of the emote space, but also that's very common, so it's really not an issue. Actually, if we were to do that, we would need to have these wingeds go outside of the area. Do I like that? You know, with the right maid outfit, I feel like the wings would help quite a lot. Okay, I'm thinking about colors for like maid outfit color. Would we do like a dark blue? Would we do like purple? The wings just collide. I feel like that would be very painful. So you're saying like the wings would just get smooshed up against the side of the box like this? I mean, we could certainly try that. As definitely an weird option. What do we think? Does it look like it smooshes against the side? What do you think? Do you like it? It is very silly. Gamble Champ, hello there. Also, Mock Stupid, hello. Glad you could make it today.
Hello.
Glacial Nova, hello there. Welcome in.
Hello.
It's Gumpy. Hello, Gumpy. Welcome in, you troublemaker. So what do we think? Do we like the... You know, you suggested that the wings hit the sides of the thing. I kind of like it, actually. Okay, you know what? We're gonna see if we can make that work, yeah? Alright, so first order of business, right? Let's start adding some color. I have gathered my references ahead of time, right? Good news and bad news. Okay, what you got? Tail pat? I don't actually have the redeem turned on right now, but thank you. Daddy's out of surgery. Woo-woo! No discount hot dogs. Gumpy? Really? Wow. Listen, Gumpy. There's a problem if you want to consume your streamer, okay? That's... Too soon, man. Nah, it's currently disabled. No, I remember. Trying to trick me, I see what you're about. Also, I think what we are going to do... I think we're going to change up the face a little bit. I think I want... I think that we are going to... Okay, we gotta go with more cute, right? Currently the mouth does not look very cute, but I think lowering the eyes a little bit would be very good in this case.
Hey, Isla, you should save.
Okay, I will save. We're doing it. We're saving. Here we go. Alright, so we moved the eyes down 2 clicks. So let's grab this and this. Then we need to go over to here. Same sort of dealio. And the final one, here we go. Take all of that. Boop. Nope, wrong arrow. Oh, that's extra super frowny. Look at that. Wow. Let's turn that frown upside down. She didn't want to be eaten. You know, technically people are made of meat, but you don't eat them. People are not meant to be eaten. Okay, Gumpy, that's weird. We've had this conversation.
Isla, I am sad to inform you that Rimworld Isla has passed doing what she loved, accidentally blowing up the place.
At least we went out with the bang, I guess. But yeah, no, listen. People are not meant to be eaten, okay? No. Again, why have we had this conversation multiples of times? Are you guys okay? You're doing me a concern. Some people eat people, and everybody doesn't like that. That's super not good, right? Like this isn't supposed to be like a debate about it. Hello, Jackie. No. Well, not as such. No. I mean, listen. It's a work in progress. Still. I might not have been practicing like I should have, which is, I guess, the problem. But also, can we get a shout out for Jackie, please? Hello, homie. So, Jackie, I have started working on you doing a little dance as a maid. You don't get to see it yet because you have debut on Friday. You like the word? Thank you. It's 3 days. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. The excitement. I think I was about here before. I think that's what I was. So yeah. Guys, please, it would mean a very big deal to me if we all Friday went to watch Jackie debut. Yeah? We're Chaos Lair. So, fun story about that. My computer has crashed a couple of times doing art streams, and I don't know why. So we are being nice to PC-kun for now. We will be there. That's true. We're going to be gathering and yapping for an hour, and then we're gonna go raid Jackie. So yeah, we're trying to avoid the PC going boom. That's the plan. But yeah, also, Gamble Champ, thank you very much for the fish. I don't know if I said specifically. I was kind of laughing at the Rimworld Isla going out with such panache. Don't take the curves too fast, I'll crash less. But then I'd have to do less curves. Okay, that's just not acceptable. Little boom as a treat? Well, I mean, as long as it's not during streaming hours, that's fine. Panache. Panache is a fun word to say. Try it. Denizens, try it. It's a good one. Trust. Dancing. Okay. No, you can have those things, just not during the streaming hours, okay? That's all I ask. Am I a walking hazard? I mean, listen, you have unleashed me in a world where I think everybody is a hazard from what I remember of the game description. So like, listen, you started this, you knew what you were getting into with this, right? It's tyranny when I ask you to not do a thing that will set the den on fire. Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. Anyway, let's start coloring. Why not? So, a few of the denizens are playing RimWorld, and they have decided that I would be an excellent addition to their RimWorld game, right? You know, which is fine, but you know, you gotta be ready for like chaos to happen. That's all I'm saying, you know? Something exploded right after I left the room. You just built it? Well, now's your chance to build it better. There you go. I'm helping. The War Crime Simulator? Is that what it's called? Okay, so we gotta figure out how to... Let's see. If it D, she has the... Would we see this though? I mean, this is going to be a maid outfit, so I don't think we would actually see this. So for her, let's see, we will need... Let's grab this purple, and that will be base color, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, that'll be good. She's going to have little short sleeves. I think that's going to be the stratagem. And then I'm actually going to steal the apron pattern from over here, because I can do that. You know? And then we just clean this up a little bit. And then we need a shading color. Oh, you are being picky at grabbing colors today. Tilty neck looks a little bit weird, not gonna lie. Listen, the last time RimWorld Isla ate at that table, she got a tail splinter. Obviously, I wouldn't eat there again, right? You wouldn't eat at a table where you get splinters in your tail. Like, it's not that crazy. It's not that bad, right? Okay, so let's go to this one. We're slapping on some very basic colors right now. It's nothing exciting as of yet, but soon Soon it'll all come together. It'll be a lot better. Okay, grab this. Do 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 do. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Sleeve. Then we need this color. Then we need to color that part. Listen, the colonies, nobody's really getting hurt there, right? So it's fine. It's a fine place to have a chaos, you know? I don't know why, but today is a very EP sort of day. Okay, so now we have arm color. Still have a lot of little details to add, but one step at a time. I think we could probably turn off the onion skin. We don't quite need that. Okay, so I think we can just grab this and this. We can copy, and then we can paste over here. Then we flip horizontally, right? But the arm colors are incorrect now. Are you EP? You could do an E. That's all I'm saying. You could. Oh, yeah, probably you shouldn't go to sleep if that's the case. I feel like that would be a very good way to not make it into work. That's probably not ideal. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Be like, yeah, I gotta take a sick day. No. All right. Skirt. Let's see. We do this, And then we grab this. Guess let's fill in this whole little area. Yeah. And then we go back and we fix our weird chunkily line work here. Kind of like that. There we go. Just clean it up a smidge. Okay, we're going to grab this white as well. You fill in underneath the dress there. Right, right. And then this one needs a bit more correction, but we'll get back to that. And paste and flip. It does go off the edge right here. I mean, it's probably okay, right?
Hey Isla, you should save.
You know, I should save. Thank you. Yes. Alright, let's go back. Let's fix this one. Yeah. Saved. We have saved. Okay, we're good. Okay, there we go. That should help. Okay, we're probably going to take out this line later in the process, but we're gonna leave that for now. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay, we do have, let's see, we have a chunk of apron right there that we are going to outline a little bit better. What is this line? What are you? Where are you from? Is it you? It is that one. Why is there a random chunklet of a line right there? Weird. Okay, so now we take this skirt, copy, we go over to here, and we paste, and we flip. Do I want it to be more like this? I think so. And then edit this line a little bit. Oh, that's all skirt. Interesting. Okay, so there's something over here might not be correct either. Hold on. We're chasing down rogue pixels. I think we got it though. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, things to fix. I feel like we need to add more curve. It's D, right? We gotta add more curve. She gotta have hair, probably. Okay, I do like the wings. I think that works pretty well. Okay, correcting some other issues, such as Let's make sure that the sleeves are sleeve shape. Okay, so that's the winglet. Might need to make that blue, but we should probably do this on the correct layer so that future Isla doesn't have to hunt down this one random pixel. I feel like that's a good idea. Let's not make future Isla hunt down pixels, yeah? And fill out the sleeve. The sleeves, they must be sleeving, correct. Got the little winglet right there. You know, something else that we could do whilst we are here. I mean, you know, we could make the neck look like it's connected to the rest of the body, right? That would probably be good, right? I mean, I enjoy a good hunt just like anybody, but sometimes you don't want to hunt down all of the pixels, you know what I mean? Yuki, hello there. Glad you can make it today, and thank you. It's less like hate and more like disappointment, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Will be. I was about to ask, can you see the future? And by any chance, do you know the winning lotto numbers for the next, you know, just week or so? That would be pretty cool. That's on the wrong layer. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you are... Okay, so future Isla might be a little upsetty spaghetti. That was all on the wrong layer. It's fine, we can fix it. Is that the winning number? Okay, bet. Negative 12 and a half? And a non-integer? Wow, they're making it very difficult. Like, difficult-er? Okay, so let's go back to line here. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to here. We need to get rid of this. I think we need to do something kind of like that for that one. This one, Okay, get rid of this line. We're basically just adding details at this point. Okay. Okay, so how to add a little bit more curve. This is very important. I know specifically it for this is important. So we are simply going to enhance the hip movement, right? That's step one. Should probably move this layer up, kind of like to there, really. Okay, next step, we gotta make sure that our pixel art is actually making a smooth curve, which it currently is not. We got some weird chunkly bits right there. Okay, that's a smoother curve. We'll take that. Hips are danger. True, very danger. Be careful, be cautious. Danger. All numbers are used. You just have to pick the correct order. Maybe. Okay, let's go to this one. And then we paste. We grab these two layers. And then we flip. And we slide it into place. There we go. Okay, so now the hips get real small, like when she stands up, right? Okay, so have this one. Let's go to here. Let's see, volume of hip needs to be, okay, like increased by like a pixel on each side. Noted. Thank you. So I have already made this one for a friendo, this dandy. She's a centaur, so we got the centaur part doing a schmoove, right? Today we are going to be figuring out the wings. That's gonna be the stratagem. I feel like our skirt could move a little bit more as well. For the SD, yeah. Can you tell just by the few things that I have added to it? Honestly, if you can tell just from like the arm and the wings, like that means that the design is very good, right? Or I mentioned. I don't know. But you can tell? That's amazing. That means that the design is very good. I mean, the flippa floppa ears, we are still going to use the movement.
Hey,
we're just going to
Isla,
make
you
the
should
ears
save.
smaller. That's all. Okay, listen. If we were to make this actual size, though, it's this big. Okay, it's very small. That's just how pixel art do. Also, why? There we go. You know, I think so, yeah. I think this might be the only friendo. The egg... No. She's getting hair. Don't get used to this. I will be adding hair. But that's like a later step. Listen. It is a rule of the internet. You have to measure the ears. They are included in the measurement, okay? Why would she need hair? She has hair. It's not gonna look like D if we don't have the hair. It's not a wig. Probably. Okay, so I definitely think we need the skirt to like swoosh out more. It's not bad though. If you steal her hair, listen, that is magic. It's magic. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, it's still a work in progress, okay? Oh my goodness. If you're doing that, then I'm gonna have to add the hair. Like ahead of schedule. You are forcing my hand. Will the hair move? A little bit. I'm trying not to overdo the movement on these, just because, like, if we do a ton of secondary movement, it gets complicated pretty quick. So I might not do a ton of extra hair wiggles. Like a little bit, probably, but not too many. Okay, so we have phase 1. Let's grab that. Let's go over to here. And then we paste. And we flip. Right? Okay, apparently it's been an hour, so we shall return. It's not active. There you go. But yeah, we shall return here in a bit. Let me make sure I save. Yeah? Okay. Everyone, please enjoy break screen. We will be right back. Wow. let us continue, shall we? Okay, hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Alright, let us continue to add hair, because that seems to be important at this time, especially if you're taking screenshots. Also, let's make sure we have the YouTube land chat open. No idea if anybody is watching from there currently. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Okay. Do you want a Tim animated? Cause like I feel like, man, how would that even work? What with Tim being a fish and all. Actually, you know, doing a Tim dancing would probably be really easy. You draw one fish and then you go to the next frame and you just draw, you like flip it completely horizontally, right? He floppa back and forth. That might actually be the simplest animation of all. I think we could make that happen. Just moving side to side. Yeah, basically. Okay, and then we copy this. We go over to here. And we paste. And we flip. There we go. Hair. Look, it's kind of schmoving a little bit already. Right? And actually, now that we're here, so we kind of have an idea for the ear floppas as well. Okay, so here is the plan. We already have the ear movement figured out, right? Well, let's just go panel by panel. And okay, so there's phase 1. Okay, this one flops a little too far over, but it's kind of nice too. Hold on. Is Tim alive? He is! Listen, if you check my ASMR videos over in the YouTube land, right? He makes an appearance on the desk. He's fine. Don't worry about Tim. Trust me, he's good. Okay? He's good. Also, Tim is a plush fish. He doesn't really, I mean, is a plushie alive, right? Toy Story attempted to answer this question, but proof has yet to be gotten, right? A gift. Aww. Is it Reagan? Reagan? How to pronounce your name? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift subs. What the heck? You absolute legend. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Oh man, we are within striking distance of the community. Well, it's not really a community goal. We are in striking distance. I wasn't streaming yesterday. Oh, I see. You know what? Well played. Well played. Also, welcome in. You are technically a first-time chatter, so everybody, can we get some welcomes in chat, please? But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that is not how we do welcomes. Violence is not a welcome. Also, Reagan, look. Did you see? Did you see? Ah, a dandy. Bam, there it is. Okay, and now back to this one. A dandy, yeah. I learned just as I started streaming that she is doing good, doing recovery. Very good. I'm very pleased. Okay, now continue. Hold on. I actually don't need that layer at all. She got so many flowers. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Dandy's community winning. Let's go. Oh, hype train has begun. Oh, thank you for the hype train. Let's go. Okay, we got that. We can turn that off. Then the final Eeyore. However, we can just go to this one, copy this, and then we go over here and we paste, but we flip. There we go. Beautiful. Hide that. We delete these random layers. There we go. Dee looks extra weird without her, like, big poof of hair. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that next. I don't know, the short hair is kind of cute, though, but it doesn't look like Dee. That's the other issue, I think. Oh, so 2 versions? Maybe. We'll have to see once we add the floof hair. Oh, so by the way, okay, so listen, we are close to daily sub goal. If you hit daily sub goal, we will spin the wheel of fate or pain, depending on what we land on. But that is an option. But also, rule number 1, you guys take care of yourselves first, yeah? The Wheel of Pain. Do you guys like the Wheel of Pain better? I mean, it's not that bad, right? Right?
Okay. Aw, I love it.
Aw. Red War Machine, thank you. Seriously, thank you for the gift sub. You absolute legend. I appreciate that very much. Do I have a goal for sandwiches?
Oh.
I don't think I've added a goal for sandwiches. I guess daily sub goal. I mean, I would eat a different type of sandwich, really. The Wheel of Feet? I don't have a Wheel of Feet. No. Yeah, stretching and hydrating redeem. Okay. We will do that now. Big yawn. Okay, so yeah, such things. It's the wheel of sandwiches. On the wheel, we have such things as karaoke, draw scrunkles, community votes for a game they'd like to see me play, and also the tiniest chance of in-stream immediately. What's the best sandwich? I mean, it kind of depends on your mood though, right? I mean, there's like the classics. You got the lettuce and maybe some cucumber and you got the fish in there. Like, that's pretty standard, but honestly, any sandwich, right? Isn't that some sort of... No, I said cucumber. Cucumber is not a real thing. It cannot hurt you. Okay, let's go through and make sure that the ear volumes are roughly correct. I feel like this makes the head very squared off, so we're going to edit this a little bit. Are you going to be throwing cucumbers at people? I wonder, what if we... Let's see, let's trim that back a little bit. Alright, Phoenix, I hope you have a good time at work, okay? I'll catch you later. Your lawyer advises no further comments at this time. You have thrown a cucumber at somebody? Okay, was it an effective improvised weapon? It does kind of work though, right? Short hair D, it do kind of work though. Alright, let me grab this slightly darker color, and then we actually need to add that here. We gotta make sure that her hair vents are displayed properly. You missed entirely? Okay, so we have learned that cucumber is not a very good improvised weapon. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are going to check the wings, because the volume of these wings looks a lot bigger than the volume of these wings, and that is no good. So we need to go back to this layer. We need to look at our onion skin coloration. Then let's see, so the width or the volume of the wing is like that, and the length of it, okay, so length is probably good, right? Okay, well, unless we have definitive evidence that the cucumber is a good weapon, I think we must admit it's probably no good. Unless you guys throw a cucumber at someone and report back your results. Zion, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Okay, but why do you know that, Gamble Champ? No, now you got me curious. Have you thrown an cucumber at somebody? Okay, volume of wing is right this. I think we might need to do something kind of like that, actually. Yes, doesn't have to be too crazy detailed. Right, right. So then, if we were to make this winged chunklet for science. Listen, you write it down, right? Then it's for science, and we gotta know. Do you have a lawyer, like, watching you at this very moment? Listen, I feel like we should be rewarded for our curiosity. At least make up a silly story, right? You had 2 cucumbers in your garden, right? Or you were at the supermarket and you saw somebody pass by and they had a grip strength like a gorilla, and they picked up 1 cucumber and crushed it into mush because it was too soft, and then they picked up another one and it was fine because it was like one of the could cause bruising, right? You just make up a story about it. It's fine. Yeah, that's such a good quote. It's such a good quote.
Hello, hello.
Flip.
Felix, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Welcome.
Alright, so have this. Let's hide this other wing chunklet. And then... Then we just need to clean up this one a little bit. Okay, I think that will work. We copy, we go over to here. Let's lower the opacity on that layer. We flip horizontally. Oh, interesting. So we are going to have, like,
Hey,
the
Isla,
character...
you should save.
Okay, we will save. Hold on, saving. It has saved. What's this about crushing cucumbers? We were discussing whether or not a cucumber was a good improvised weapon, and thus far we've had varying results. The debate is ongoing, essentially. You did have a friend who squished cucumber in half? Really? Humma humma. Okay, that is stretching and hydrating thing. Okay. Also, thank you, Felix. We're trying. Did you see Dandy? I don't know if you saw Dandy. I did manage to get this one finished. Look at her. She danced. There she go. Wow. Okay, stretching and hydrating. Hold on. We're focused. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Gumpy, I almost spat out my water. Anyway, hydration is complete. Thank you. Hello, hello. Ah, Stolen Vulpine, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Alright, let's go back to... Let's see, this layer's fine, that layer's fine. This one, I have an extra wing chunklet. Looking at the movement of the wings, do we like this? I think so. Okay, so now, let's see, main color of the wings. We have a blue to pink. So let's start with blue and we'll go from there. Is crushing vegetables in demand? Like, for real though? I guess it would be a very niche interest, right? Okay, phase 2. Okay, we can also turn off the onion skin. We don't really need that currently. Yeah, I feel like any squishable vegetable, it's definitely going to have an ick factor, but I don't think it would make a very good weapon. It is in demand? Really? It's very hard to tell if it's like a legitimate thing or if it is like a meme sort of thing, right? Really? Huh. Today I have learned. Okay, looks like there's 1 pixel of difference between those. Okay, so Huaman crushing like watermelons with thighs. Honestly, I get that one, right? That one makes sense to me. Like it's a feat of strength and also like muscly Huaman. You know, no, I get that one. Why does it feel like you are being very jittery with your frame rate, Clip Studio? It's definitely pausing. Why are you pausing? What are you doing? Oh. Okay, so we now have the wings. So what we are going to do, we're going to grab this slightly darker color, and we are going to draw with this color. There we go. I guess we could start with this, right? And we go up to here, and okay. And then this one, we go back over to here. Many people realized how difficult it was. Honestly, the watermelon trend for charity, that's amazing. I didn't actually hear about that. Okay, so we need to add a bit of purple to the hair, but I think the overall, like, volume of hair, I think that works. So the way that I've drawn the wings, it looks like Dee has the giant, like, you know those foam, like, it's a sports thing. There's like a number one, like the hand, the foam hand things. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It looks like that. That's so cool. Okay. Okay. We do need to add another something for this. Okay, so curves very important. So let's go ahead and let's add those. Very important. But we must fill in the lines. There we go. Okay, so there's step one. Step two would be, how would, I think we would want the outfit to look like this, because we're trying to mimic the design that Dee has on her current model. So if we do a thing like this, that's kind of how her current model looks, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so first off, let's go over to this layer, because we can just copy and paste. And flip. enjoy the emotes. You know, I've never actually tried.
You should save.
You know, I should save. You know, I've never actually tried crushing and watermelon. I don't know if I actually could. Time to find out for science. I mean, I could, I suppose. Okay, so things to add. We need tail. Tail has to make an appearance, right?
Hello, hello.
It's way harder. Ah, okay. An ASMR video where I crush a watermelon. I don't know about that. Listen, if it happens, I will just report back what happens.
Tyranterasalo there. Glad you could make it today.
Oh, don't look at me with that little face. No, 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 no. So you're saying it would be a good ASMR video? No, no. Okay, so we need a collar. It's a maid outfit. We need the ruffles on the side. We should probably make the apron. We should probably make the apron a little better. Just offering facts. Don't look at me with that little face. I know what you're about. I know what you're about, Felix. Wait, what layer were we just on? The wrong layer? Nope. Go back. We need you to be on the right layer. There we go. Very good. Okay, why does this look so different from this? What is that? What is that? What layer are you on? You're not supposed to be there. Get out of here. Okay, but why it like that though? And why is that different from this side? Do we need to move the squinch? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, hips. Did we correct the skirt? I don't think we did. These two skirts look a little bit different-y. Humma, 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 humma. Okay. Grab skirt. Copy. Let's go back over to here. We paste. We flip. And then we line it up. No, apparently we did. Was it the apron that needed to move? Could we have... Do we need more?
How bit of a snack. Two fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Do you even know how to drive this thing?"
And the other fish turns to him and goes, "Oh, holy cow, a talking fish!" The apron doesn't look right. It does kinda just float there. That is true. But also, thank you very much for the fish. You know what we could do? Hold on. If we kind of scooch it over a little bit more. Does that work? Or does that look weird? Because hip go out, right? Let me try something. And it might not work, but we're going to see. Okay, hold on. Okay, hip go out. Go up. Go down. Wait, why are there two? Wait, what is this? What is going on with that? Oh, I see. Okay, no. Flip. Wait, this is standing pose? Okay, cancel. Hold on. It's you. You need to be fixed. Okay, where is the apron layer? Oh, why is it on this layer? No! Why would you do that? Past Isla, why? Would it be better to grab this in? The position, I would still have to move it into the right place. Actually, that's correct. Okay, now we got it. Past Isla's at it again. Yes. Haven't been in ages. Welcome back then. Yeah. Look, I can move my arm now. As opposed to before when I could just barely move it. But now I have arm. Look, arm. And this one moves too. Hand. Hello. Honestly, that kind of works a little bit better. Oh, wow. So that was in the long ago. Wow. Fat meat hollow there. Welcome. Future Isla has become present Isla. I know, right? Apron do look like it's moving now. We like that. Glacial Nova, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you later, yeah? So it's a witch outfit. Wow. I got a fancy hat. But I also... Listen, it's a little weird on the ears, so I usually don't have the hat. Gumpy Rumpertson, don't you be telling lies. Aw, you like the sad ears? Okay, just for you, those of you who have specified that you like the hat. What's scuffed with the ears? I mean a lot of things, really. It's fine. You mean fierce, right? Right? Okay, we need to fix a few little things here. First off, we need to actually outline the apron. Very important. There we go. Let's fill those in as well. Why not? Okay, the earrings they're just rocks. We've been over this. I know we have. Oh, I can have. Okay, wait. What is that? What is this color? Oh, the music cut out and it stopped zooming in, and I did a little bit of a panic there for a second, but I think we're okay. What is that layer? Excuse me? What is that? What is that? Why are my lines this color? No. Unacceptable. Do not like. I think there's just a maximum amount that we can zoom in. That's okay. Okay, for this apron, we do need to fill in this chunklet of color. I feel like it's lower down than it should be, though. Okay, so that is like that. And then this one is like this. That's better. Okay, clean that up a little bit. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, no, the problem is that someone has convinced the denizens that the rocks that are my earrings are candy. They are not. They are rocks. Do not eat the rock earrings. It's very bad for your health, okay? Your teeth will not appreciate it. This is like rocky roads. That's not the iced cream. It's just a road, right? Too late. What do you mean too late? No, I still have all my earrings. What are you eating? Drop it. Drop it right now. What are you eating? No, they're just rocks. It's not candy. Don't believe the lie. Don't believe the lie. Okay, other things to add. Let's see here. Probably need a headband of some sort, right? Okay, so we start here, and I think what we're going to do... Let's hide the ears for a moment, and then let's grab this. We're just going to add a little bit of an headband. Just a little bit of a headband, right? And then I would like to add an outline. How to add outline? Let's see. Also, we got a weird something happening right there. Okay, so we have that. We are going to copy, go over to here, and then we paste, and then we flip, right? Why is this so different? What is that? Okay, well clearly our hair blob did not make it to the correct location. So we have fixed that, so that's good. Welcome back. Okay, so now, and now. Grab this. And let's see, do we want to replace I think that'll work. Okay, and then outline. We will have to figure out the ears, but we will do that in a moment. Okay, so now we copy. Let's go over to here. And we paste. And we flip. And apparently I have drawn this on not the correct layer again. Okay, it's fine. Disaster averted. Also, you are not in the correct spot. There we go. That's better. Hair blob sounds like a 50s horror B movie. I mean, it crawls from your drains. Honestly, that sounds like it would be a very cool movie and or soundtrack though, don't you think? Okay, we got that. Let's turn the ears back on, and then we need to go through here and we need to fix them ever so slightly. Okay, so if that's how that is, we can cover up those chunklets, and we actually just draw an outline on the ears as well, right? We just need the headband to show through. Yeah, just a little headband, that's all it needs. Okay, I think that's all of that, so that's fine. Okay. Now the question is, do we want... I think we do want the ears to be behind the headband, right? Seems like a logical choice. So let's make sure we find all of our headband color. Okay, that was it for there. I kind of like that, but that we might not... That little overlap, actually, if we do like this, nope, hold on. Okay, so if we do like this, Yeah, there we go. Okay, now that works. Having a rough time waking up. Oh. Okay, well, I hope you rest better, okay? I'll catch you later, maybe. Oh, very loud vehicle. Hello, Koi. Welcome. Doing very well today. Continuing work on the Great Maid project. It's going well, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so things to add. We still have some wing color to fix. We still have some shading to do. We still have the sleeve ruffles that we gotta figure out. Tail, still need to add that as well, right? Pretty well made out. You right though. Also, eye color would be a good one. So let's go back. Let's go back to here. Do we just want to do like this? Do we want to add more to the eyes? That's like the next question. I changed up the way that Dandy's eyes look because, like, this is functional, but I don't know if it is the best looking. Like, if it does not have the desired cuteness, right? We gotta have the cute aggression, right? Okay, it is almost break time. Do I do songs? I do. Okay, I'm gonna try to not be self-depreciating. I still need to practice before I will consider doing musical stuff. There might be karaoke Thursday as like a practicey thing. Yeah? Yeah.
Welcome in. Let's make something beautiful together.
The bent whiskers. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. It's true. It's true. It's very hard to understand cute for me. That is true. All right, it is break time though, everybody. So let's watch the loop one more time. Yeah. This is coming together slowly. We do need the shoulder like ringlets as well.
Hello.
Though that's also a thing. Cue ball. Hello there. Glad you could make it today. All right, everyone. It is time for break time. We save, enjoy break screen, and we will be right back, okay? Okay. Let's do it.
Alright. Let's continue, shall we? Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let us continue to work on the dancing. Yeah. I see you were up to a mischief whilst I was gone. How interesting. It seems you found the distraction rock. Good to know that that the distraction is effective. Okay, so the eye color does not look correct. Why? Why? Okay, we're gonna make a new, well, I guess we're on a new layer. Let's mess with the eye shape, why not? Because something is not working with eye shape. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Maybe it's also the mouth. Maybe we also gotta figure out mouth. Hold on. Let's do more of like a pink. And then... Is Mischief single? I don't know. You should ask her yourself if you are interested. Yo, let's go. Have a fun time with the anime watching. And thank you very much for dropping by. I'll catch you later maybe, yeah? Garlic habanero popcorn. Okay, that sounds pretty good though. Okay, so if we take this and we go over to here and then paste and flip. See, that looks more better, right? I think there's just something about teeny tiny eyeball that look weird. As much as I would like it to work, I don't think it does. Then grab this color. You can't really do the cat face, can you? Like here, it kind of looked like the cat face, right? Marriage toxin. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look it up though. It was good for like 5 seconds. Oh, okay. I mean, I do like spicy, but I think we could do something like that for the eyes. Maybe a little bit more like that. Is that too big? Are eyes too big now? Do we need more pupil color? Assassin needs to get married but is socially awkward and has never dated before. Okay, interesting. That actually does sound pretty funny. Which one? These floppy ears or the my floppy ears? Because like the extra movement with the ears is so good. It sells it so well, right? Now just imagine you do all of the secondary movement, right? Okay, this one specifically, yeah, I'm very pleased with them. The floppy ears, it adds so much. We figured out the math of the movement pretty well, like yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? So now we can just make them. Like we can just make it happen. Okay, focusing in now again. So we have this. We need ruffly sleeve. Oh. Thank you for the hat, Pat. Please enjoy the delightful texture of my witch hat. Hoi. The hat pat, yes. Was it soft? Okay, well that's good. Enjoy. How to make this look like it curve around. Do we want to outline the sleeve ruffle? I mean, we could. It does add a very good bit of separation there. I feel like we are missing something. Okay, so if we were to do like this, would that work? I think that does work. I think we got it actually. Okay, one thing though. This. Yeah? No? Yeah? No, I liked it better before. Yeah, okay, now we got it. Copy, go over to this layer, paste, flip, schmove into place. Right there. Okay, lovely. And then for here, we paste, we move into place here-ish, and then we must modify. Kind of like that. That would be a good one. And then okay, so we do like that. I think that all works. We might need to, yeah, kind of like that. That'll work, right? Right? Kind of like that. There we go. Then we grab this, we copy, we paste, we flip. We wonder at why it's so different. Okay, what is that? Oh. When did I draw the shoulders or the eyes? You know, one of my nicknames is the Art Witch. So if you are baffled and confused, don't worry. It's happened before to many beings. It do be like that. Hey Isla, you should save. Should I save? Yeah, alright. I guess I will. Why not? Why shouldn't I have it? One save, please. Okay, we do need the neck spirals. How do we want to do those? Okay, so we need to grab light purple and then we just need to add a little bit of detail there. What is your hair in the man? It's about the waist. We could actually make this a bit more floofy. Everybody likes extra floof, right? Okay, so we got that. Copy. Go over to here. Paste. Flip. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And go to here and okay, right about like that. There we go. Never enough floof. True, true, true. So at this point, we have like a bajillion layers because I make one pixel art part and then I copy it so that, you know, makes my job easier, right? So like, I could, at this point in time, combine some layers. That would probably be very good. Oh, hold on. I saw a rogue pixel. Can't have that. You must be filled in right there. Do we have a random rogue pixel elsewhere? No, just the one pixel. Okay. Dancing. Just the one. Listen, we got it. The rogue pixel has been dealt with. Okay, it is now time to Do I want to combine a bunch of layers? Okay, what we actually probably need to do... Let's grab this gold color. Let's go to... just basic body coloring. I think we just need to add... gold bracelet. That's the wrong layer. Let's try that again. It's still the wrong layer. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, we can combine those layers. That's fine. Do 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 do. Ma, 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 ma. I don't know why, but it kind of looks like she has the sweatbands. Anyway, we need to add gold bracelets here as well. How did we do that there? Kind of like this, I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, checking that we don't have weird pixel animation. Nah, we kind of got a weird one right there. Wait, how did I do that on this side? Why does it look differenty? What did I do differently? Let's see. We have the 3 little staircase pixels. It's this pixel. What is you doing? Why is it like that? They should be like perfect copies, one side to the other. Why is it different? There's probably more rogue pixels hiding. You are correct. Okay, so now the question is, do we want like gold for the collar? Or do we want it to be like the white of maid outfit? That's the question. Hum. Cause this is very nice, right? Hum yum. I feel like the gold would be more fitting. Let's make a new layer. Let's try it. Why not? Does that look weird though? Would that look better as white? I think that does look better actually. Okay, copy. Sorting through the layers. Okay, so listen, how many pixel art, like old school retro game enjoyers are there in the chat? Have you ever had occasion to look at sprite sheets from old games? Yeah? Like, it... So I'm thinking of specific things like Mega Man X and like Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Like, the amount of work that goes into pixel art is crazy. It's so good though. Looks cool. Honestly, looks cool is solid template. Like it's gotta look cool, right? This is very important. This is integral. I actually don't like the harsh outline that we have right there. We might change that actually. What if we did like a very dark, let me grab this blue. Let's grab like a purpley gray. Why not? How does that look? That looks better, right? Yes. Okay, but that also means that we will need to change the line color. Maybe there would be a good one. Maybe have a smidge of a line right there, right? Maybe add an outline to our skirt apron. Ooh, actually, do we want to color all of the interior line bits? Maybe. Let's make all of those a little bit. Little bit. Subpixel animation? Yes, very wild. The amount of work to make pixel art look good is... I still feel like I have a lot to learn. Let's call it that. But that's why I randomly just go back to doing pixel art. There's something just absolutely fascinating about it. I can't help it. Does that need to be white? I think that needs to be white. Boop. Trying to check and make sure there's no weird animations going on with the... Okay, so we have these random lines here with the sleeveys. That does not work. That does not work at all. I think maybe one pixel right there would be fine. But too many is too many. Let's see, that's fine. We got too many line right here. That's fine. Okay. Slightly darker teal line distinction between the wing feathers. We do still need to work on the wings because they have like a fade from pink to teal. That's gonna be a whole thing. So actually let's take a look at that, right? It really is, yes. Well, like, the various tones that I have throughout here, like, I'm looking at this collar and I'm like, what if I just replace, like, a few of these pixels, right? I've got the more shaded half, and then, honestly, that kind of work, though? How to make something look more in shadow, right? Is the crab rave not working? Where the crab rave indeed? Listen, that's all local. I don't know why that's not working. Hello? Excuse me? Mix it up? The people demand a crab rave? There it goes. I had to trigger it manually. Crab dance? There you go. One crab dance. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yes. More emotes. Spam them emotes. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, focusing back on the wings. How to... You know, oh man, what if... Okay, hold on. What if we were to... What if we were to... Could I just do this? Like, it doesn't really look like pixel art though. I don't know, there's something about gradients with pixel art that it doesn't look quite right. So then we have to ask ourselves how to make it look correct. Do we need to do the dithering thing? Do we need to specifically color in an area? I think we need to make this more pink too. Just like a slightly brighter shade of pink. And then maybe we have how to do dithering. Boop, 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 boop. Cause the oh gosh, that is eye searing. I don't like that at all. That's painful. That is painful to look at. Let us let us not subject ourselves to that, yeah? Is it scuffed? It's not that scuffed. Probably. Okay. How dare! It is fierce, but also you have a good rest of your day if I don't catch you next time. Yeah? And I'll see you later, maybe. Okay, winged color.
Hello, hello.
It's very muted, sort of. Hello, Quinn. Hello there. Glad you can make it today. Welcome in. Maybe if we mute some of the colors? The problem with this is that I don't like it. I actually liked it better with just the blue, but I do know that the wing color is kind of integral to the design. It is very important, right? What pink colors have we got in here? Maybe we just do an big circle, right? We go over to here. Okay, does that look weird though? Maybe a little bit. I do think we need to color the lines though. So let's grab this color. Let's make it a little bit darker. And then. You know, I think it might be food time here for me in a bit. Yeah, the eyes definitely look better. I think we need a little bit more shading on the face, the bangs. Let's just add a little bit of shading, why not? Is that too much, or does that work? I think that works. Okay, a little bit more shading on this side. It's Rune Bear! Hello, hello! Mods, can we get a shout out for Rune Bear Dad?
actual, literal, fuzzy bear. Very cool, very chill, very positive. Ooh, Fallout 76, nice. Okay, and then we copy that. We go over to here. How would I draw a bear in a maid outfit? That will need contemplating. Positive. I bet we could all barely believe the violence. Okay, and then for this one, we need to add a little bit of shading there. Some right there. A little bit more through there. Just a little bit of shading. I actually kind of like how the hair looks. It's pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, flip, and then move into place. Is that where the hair is? Okay, that animates. That animates. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Last week? Oh. So I've never actually played 76. I have heard tell that it was kind of a buggy mess, like at launch. Is it playable? Is it very fun now? There's still something about the wings that I'm not sure that I like. You know what the issue probably is? Hold on. We must test something. Do, 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 do. So if we examine the layering for these model, the hair always overlaps the wings. Right? It still has quirks, but it's fun and playable now? Okay. Nice. Alright, what do we think? Does it look weird with the wings behind the hair? Maybe. I think the problem is that we get these weird little chicken wings all by themselves, right? Maybe. What if? What if? Actually, that might help quite a lot. Do this. Hey, Isla, you should save. You know, probably I should save, yes. Okay, so I'm going to squimsh all these layers together because I can do that. And we can go over here and hold on, I'm testing something. We must test. That might make it better. Hold on, wait. Hello, hello. Okay, we'll hide this. Oh, we got some weird stuff going on. Okay. Let's not do that. There we go. Oh. Okay, saving. Hold on. Saving. It's a lot of testing. This is true. Sevi, hello there. Glad you could make it today. No, the wings still look weird. I think it was better when it wasn't behind the hair. But also the wings are behind the hair a lot of the time. Okay, let us stare at it. It might be time to take a quick break from this, actually. But look at that little face. We could also add a little bit more shading on the face and the arm right there. That might be a good one. We have there's an outline there that maybe we need to fix as well. The void bean. Hello. Oh my goodness. I love your name. I call everybody a bean. So your name is like the extra good, if that makes sense. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat, please? Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to make the wings look correct. They certainly... I don't like how it look currently. Oh, nice. But yeah, welcome in. Okay, let's see. Okay, conundrum. Do we make the wings smaller? Do we put them in front of the hair again? Okay, this one, I'm going to need to copy these layers because I threw these ones to a different place. We need to flip. Okay, let's hide those for the moment. We
have some weird stuff going on with the winglets here. What are you doing? What is this? Okay. There's that. Okay, we still need to rearrange these ones. Here we go. And we need to redo that as well. Okay, does this look better? I think this looks better. Is my tail very long? Well, yes, it actually is. Wow. Surprise! Here is the model. I can also do this. We have wow, hat. And I have hand. Ta-da! Wow. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Tuesdays, but it's like the day to be tired. I don't know. Listen, you're new here, but it's fierce. I'm very fierce. Do you see the fangs? I'm very fierce. Nothing else. Yep. Okay, do we like this?
Fine. You got me. I am fierce.
Gotcha. Oh. Thank you for the hat, Pat. Enjoy the silky. I am also very smug. That is correct. Listen, okay, can you think of a more efficient way to surprise a small creature under the snow? No. Listen, I know people say it's very silly looking, but it's very efficient, okay? I think I could do more than one tick of damage if I so chose. Gumpy, you stop spreading lies, okay? I don't have minions or subjects, and I definitely do not approve of gnomes. No. Yeah, I'm still not happy with the wings. Okay, hold on. Tactic number... I don't know at this point. Let's just turn off the wings for a moment and see how it looks without the wings. Because we gotta figure out what we're doing with those. Right? You only spread truths except sometimes? That sometimes is most times, Gumpy. We know what you're about. We do need the wings, but how to wings? Okay, I have an idea. Let's see how well this will work. Okay, so first order of business, we need little gold chunklet here, right? And then... Oh, come on, my ideas aren't that bad. Probably. We do like a little chicken wing. I think that's gonna be the stratagem. And we don't even have to animate them overly much, right? We just need to have the little chicken wing. That's all we need. right, right, right. And grab this color, make it a little darker, right? A little bit of a thing, like right there. And then if we outline, okay, chicken wing. Yeah, chicken wing. Check and make sure it's in the same spot. Alright, lovely. And then we go up to this layer. Make sure that we copy and paste the correct thing, right? Actually, that's really good. We copy paste, flip. Okay, shoulder. I think about like that would be delightful. Okay, grab this, go over to this layer, we paste, we flip horizontally, not that that's going to do much, we smooth this out. Yeah, yeah. Ta-da! Look at that! They're basically not moving. However, the winglets, they are there. Little chicken wings, there they are. They are kind of moving a little bit. I think the problem is we need to move them up here. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, okay, what? No, it's been an hour again? Really? Oh, hello, welcome. Alright, it is, I think, time for me to call it for today. I'm gonna pause the ads for a hot minute. So yeah. I do kind of like the tiny chicken wings. I think we need to go back to the little winglet. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. I think the tiny wings are the way to go for this one. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna call it here for today, everybody. Alright, next stream Thursday. Probably we will. Okay, so I said I was doing karaoke Thursday. Probably we're doing karaoke, or we're gonna move it, but I'll let you guys know, like, officially. But most likely it will be karaoke, as the Wheel of Pain has foretold, right? But yeah, for now, everybody, have an excellent rest of your day. Observe the little dancey. Yeah. Sounds like a plan? Well, it sounds like half of a plan, that's for sure. But yeah, I just want to reiterate a few things. Thursday, probably karaoke. It was originally going to be a collab with D, very good friend, but that's gonna have to be, the collab part is going to be rescheduled for like 2 weeks from now. Yeah. And then Friday, earlier stream time than normal, because we're gonna yap for an hour and then go raid a friendo who is doing a new model debut. It's gonna be so good. So yeah, everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. Now you have the plan for the rest of the week, and I will see you next time, okay? Okay, bye. But do stick around, because we will be raiding out. Whomst is live right now, let's see. Ah, D is live. Yo, let's go. everyone rate D? I kind of think we should rate D. Why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Okay, everybody. The raid is now beginning. I'll see you next time. Bye.